Hi friends, greetings from Kingsley. I hope you're all doing good. So today we are going to have fun with the letter D. When I think of the letter D, I think of Daniel, my youngest brother, who right now lives in Oman, Muscat. So now let's analyze some adjectives starting with the letter D. What is an adjective? Adjective is something which denotes the character of a person. For example, a person is very dangerous to mix with. We say he's a very dangerous man, or we say he's a very daring man, or based on his color, we say he's a dark man, or if he's dauntless, we say dauntless, we say dazed, or we say dazzling. So something which describes a person is an adjective. Now let's look at some countries with the letter D. We don't find much of countries with letter D, but there are few. The first one is the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which is in the African continent with the population figure given there and with the area and the density of people living in that area. And then comes the Dominican Republic. And then you have a beautiful country called Denmark. And then you have Djibouti. And then you have Dominica. So these are the 5 countries in this world with the letter D. And there are a lot of students who make some errors with letter D in terms of the spelling. So in terms of writing, we need to be careful. I will read out the little words, few words for you, wherein you make some mistakes. You might make mistakes with a lot of words, but these are the few words. The first one is called demography. That's spelled as D-E-M-O-G-R-A-P-H-Y. And then you have democratic, D-E-M-O-C-R-A-T-I-C. And then you have disappear, D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R. Diligent, D-I-L-I-G-E-N-T. And then you have distilled water, something you call it distill. That's the 2-letter L there. That's D-I-S-T-I-L-L-E-D. Disinfected. During this corona time, we do the disinfection. So that's spelled as D-I-S-I-N-F-E-C-T-E-D. And the beautiful country of Denmark is spelled as D-E-N-M-A-R-K. And finally, designer, D-E-S-I-G-N-E-R. And in terms of the first word, demography, G-R-A-P-H-Y, there it's given as G. So please make a note of that. And finally, we are going to have a short story today with the letter D. And as I told you already, that D stands for Daniel Dhanasingh, my youngest brother. So D is for Daniel, my youngest brother. Dhanasingh is a surname for Daniel, who has traveled to more than 85 countries in the world. Amazing, isn't it? So Daniel desired to be more decent in all his decisions. Daniel has a very charming son called Alan. And Daniel himself looked very smart when he was a little child. Daniel is the youngest in a family, and we all were delightful when he was born. And he continues to delight us with his good music skills. And he loves to eat delicious food most of the time. Daniel has completed his bachelor's in engineering and his master's in technology from Vellore Institute of Technology.